Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farming Simulator. We are starting something a little bit different that I kind of had an idea come to mind just to bring something else to the channel. And as you can see here, we are actually starting a brand new map. Though it's not new because it's one of the... Oh, gotta do that. It's Elmcreek. And this... Yeah. No, we don't need a guided tour. That's how new we are starting. The idea that I had is that we're going to be doing our farm. And the stipulation is anytime we need equipment, doesn't matter if it's modded or not, it has to come from the used vehicle sale. I can't get equipment any other way. So if I want a truck, I better have the money to buy it. But at the same time, I need to have money to repair if it's bad enough. So that's kind of the idea behind what we are doing with this video. Oop. And it's so new, I don't have anything set up. So you guys get to see how I set things up real quick. 5X. We're going to put that on normal. Traffic on. And we'll do 5 days. Why not? Periodic plowing off. I hate rolling, so we're turning that off. Field stones, weeds are fine. Dirt's fine. We're turning automatic engine and start. Stop and go braking off. Fuel usage is normal. We're going to turn the buy off on at least those three. Slurry and manure tend to go through really quickly, and it can get very annoying, especially for larger fields. But since we don't really have too many large fields, and I don't know if I'm going to use too many AI workers right now, we're going to turn that off for the time being. All that stuff is fine. Yeah, my main thing is turning off the automatic start. I'm not a big fan of that. And this stuff should all be about normal. Looks like it is. The other thing I tend to do, where is it? Yeah, we'll leave that as is. Field purchase discount, so that way when we do contracts, we can actually get something out of it on our end. Maximum discount cannot rise above 50%. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need it to. Lazy farmers, what that does is it turns off, like for harvesting. What that would do is it would cause all the farmers to not harvest, therefore giving you all of these contracts. Least cost. And that's the one thing I do end up doing is I set that to unlimited. So you guys kind of get the idea of how I do it. Sometimes I change the reward and all of that, but we're going to leave that standard for now. We're going to leave that the default, as it were. You know, what you get when you start the game. This, all right. So one thing I do tend to do is I raise the tools late and I lower them early. And it's just my own personal preference, so you guys do what you want with that. But just so you're aware of what I tend to do. One thing that I want to do is purchase the soil information for our 3 fields that we currently have. Alright, where are my pedals? Oh, they got pushed way far back. There we go. We need to unfold. Oh. There we go. We're just going to go ahead and get this field harvested. We are putting down... I don't have a baler, I don't think. So that's just going to end up getting plowed in, I think. Assuming I have a... Do I have a plow? Yeah, we'll figure that out after we get done. But I think what we may end up doing is just taking this stuff straight to market. Since this field hasn't been planted yet. The reason why I'm doing this is because I tend to come in here. I don't like the the starting equipment for a lot of maps. That's just me. I know what I like, but at the same time, I know it ends up being basically the same kind of equipment you guys see in every one of my videos, or most of them. So I'm trying something a little bit different, just to see if I can make a difference in terms of how I play and the equipment I end up using. Because like I said, I'm going to do what I can to make sure that it's on the market, on the used sales market, that is. So I do have it set up basically to where we can lease equipment as well, but we can also purchase said equipment after the fact. Now, one thing I've thought about doing is keeping myself from leasing, say, if I want a different tractor. I don't want to, I'm going to try not to lease a tractor, but the implements, yeah, I'll lease those any day, every day. If I don't have the money to buy them outright, that is. But like the tractors, I'll use them until they break down. Theoretically speaking, of course. Or if I find too good of a deal on the used marketplace otherwise. So this is the basic Elmcreek, I'm sorry, map. This is not a modded version. I do have two different versions. One is just the 4X map that if you guys have been viewers of the channel for a while, you have definitely seen, or you should have definitely seen if you've been keeping up with my videos. It was about a year, maybe a year and a half ago that I was using it. I don't remember offhand, but I'm sure some of you might. But that's the one that I was trying to get like 2 or 3 different things going on it. Basically using multiplayer, but with myself, just keep, you know, different farm areas separate. I mean, honestly, what I've done in the past on this map is I've actually sold the house, or I got rid of the house and I put a different one in. If I hit it too hard enough with this harvester, we may have to do that. Now, the only time I think I'm going to try to make any purchases as far as building goes is if we start to outgrow things. Like, if I end up starting to get equipment big enough, or, you know, the land's big enough to warrant said big equipment, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, with what we have, if I can find a different harvester, just because I don't like the look of this harvester. I mean, it has relatively decent capacity for harvested grain. But I mean, considering the fields, it's fine. But if we end up buying, like, say, field 50 or 53 or 54, any of these bigger ones, this one's not going to really cut it very well. At least not in my opinion. It's going to be one of those situations where I am definitely going to want a bigger harvester. Now, if we get a big enough harvester that we don't have the shed space, or we don't have a shed big enough for it, then yeah, that's going to warrant me needing to purchase a barn big enough for it. But my idea, and I hope you guys kind of keep me in line with this, is that it's only going to be done if the situation warrants. Because anything that's leased, I'm going to work my best to get paid off, which shouldn't be too much. Like I said, it's going to be stuff coming through the used sales. So basically, the used market stuff is going to be stuff I'm going to focus on making sure I get repaired as soon as possible. Because I don't want to have to worry about, you know, having to pay more money a little bit farther down the road for when it ends up breaking on me. I thought about deactivating the Power Tools mod, this one, but I decided against that because it's actually helped me get myself out of some situations. I've been doing my best not to use it to cheat near as much as I did in the past, and that's the house. Don't back up into it, please. Just because I'm trying to be able to play this a little bit better, and not just for you guys, but for my own benefits. If I end up blowing up a farm, making it too big too quick, I kind of get a little bored with it after a bit, to be honest with you. I'm sure everyone does to an extent. But my process with everything is essentially, like in this case, I don't want to end up going and selling this harvester and there being nothing in the used mod or used equipment. So I'm basically stuck with this until I either decide there's a decent enough deal to get it from the used dealer, or if I sell this, then I'm SOL until I can find one on the market. Again, I'm gonna do my best to ensure that you guys are well aware of what I've been doing and where I've gotten it. And it may just be the fact that I'm only going to do it when I'm on camera. I mean, to be fair, I'll probably play this map off screen quite a bit more than I do some of the other ones, just to help progress time and earn money, and basically allow me to do what I can to that's what I was trying to do, I guess. Do what I can to get the equipment I want and to keep myself from cheating. I don't mind. I'm not quite sure what's going to be the end point for this. Maybe when I hit $1 million and everything is paid off. Maybe that's going to be my end game. Oop. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So what exactly do I have for equipment? Ooh, I got a cultivator, which means that we will need to hopefully get a plow. Hopefully soon. Show up here. Because our crop yield is going to be trash until we can get a plow. Yeah. Oy vey. This is going to be a little difficult. Get everything attached. I'm not going to worry about planting just at the moment. Ooh, we need to get some lubricating grease, it looks like. Okay, I do have a pickup, so I can go get a pallet of lubricating grease. That way we can get all of our equipment taken care of. I do have 2 or 3 tractors, which is good. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do as far as planting goes. I want to get that off there just for right now, because we're going to go ahead get these 2 fields cultivated. The one I just harvested and this one, so we can get ready to plant them. Now, if you watch a video for this series and you see I'm using a piece of equipment that you have no clue where I came from, call me out on it. Ask me. And I will definitely explain it to you if it ends up being something that I wasn't thinking or I didn't record it. Because sometimes I do kind of get into these gameplays and I just kind of zone out and I just kind of do what kind of comes naturally. Oh, I need this. I'm just gonna go buy it. Yeah, I gotta kind of have to think about things on this one. Try to plan things out, especially if it's gonna be something that is gonna have to be used. I keep saying that, but I'm trying to ingrain it in my own mind that this is the game plan for this map. So I figured to use this particular one because it is the basic map. It is the one that comes with the game, and it's also been a while since I've been on this map. So I figure, I'm not necessarily cheating if I don't have to roll my fields. I'd rather just pick the rocks out than having to roll the fields, but that's just me. Because rolling the fields, just in my opinion, makes it for a possible issue later on down the road because you're just pushing the rocks back down. Whereas if I can make my soil nice and richer by removing those issues, that's what I want to do. I mean, you guys have heard my viewpoints on trying to be more natural and farming using I can't say man-made chemicals because that's what I'm kind of against, but using more natural materials, manure, slurry. I know it's a little disgusting to think about, but they are very good for the environment. Hence, the animals that make them are very good for the environment. Say what you will, cows are good. So I hate to admit it, but that ram that's on the used listings, I may actually end up buying. Because I don't have any plans on really buying anything else right now. If I need extra money, I do have the grain I just harvested stored in my silo now. That's the other thing is with having to not worry about immediately turning around and spending money because I need something instead I have to force myself to wait. Should be able to keep grain for longer in the silo and actually sell it more so that benefits us than when we have to. So that's a good thing about that. Oop, didn't pick that up quick enough. My bad. Last time around that spot, I picked it up too soon. Yeah, just something a little bit different. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be a situation where, hey, when I reach $1 million, that's going to be it. Or if it's going to be more so of, well, we've actually replaced everything on the farm with used equipment. We have no loans. We have nothing leased. We have all these farms, and we're profitable. So that part is still up in my head, but I'm kind of leaning towards getting to the point of not only swapping out all the equipment, but also being a profitable farm. Meaning, say I reach $1 million. That might, to me, that might mean being profitable. Again, that also includes no leases, no nothing. And everything is in great shape. Aside from, obviously the normal wear and tear, but If you guys have a better idea on that, let me know. But I'm just happy to be back here in Elmcreek to farm and actually have a somewhat of a game plan. As you guys know me, I tend not to have game plans. I just kind of get in and farm. So that's going to be about it for us. I'm just going to be farming and hopefully bringing in money here before too long. I think maybe the next episode may be trying to figure out exactly what we are wanting to put in our fields. We just got to be careful because I don't have anything to spread lime. I don't have anything to spread fertilizer. Nothing to pick up rocks. No plowing. At least I don't think I have anything to spread. Yeah, I just have a seeder. Seeder, harvester, and a couple tractors. So yeah, as I kind of quickly zoom through these. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, for 75,000, I'm very tempted to get that. At the same time, that Nissan looks good. But I just got to be very careful and figure out what's best for the farm. Ooh, that's a manure spreader. And I should have... That only requires 80 horse. And all these are medium tractors. So yeah, I definitely have the equipment for that. That may be one of my first purchase. Do that before we seed. Alright guys, you talked me into it. Give me a second here to get this field knocked out real quick because I missed this spot. I think I missed one or two other spots here around the perimeter. There we go. Oh, where is this other spot? Oh, there it is. All right, we're gonna pull the trigger on this. Let's see here. Right now, it's only $29,093. What does that do? That goes from 8 meter to 15 meter. Okay, different kind of spreader system. And you know, for the size fields that we have, I think we'll keep it that way. Just that way, if we need to upgrade it later on down the road. Hello, Mr. Train outside. Yeah, at least from my audio mixer, it looks like you guys should be able to hear that go through. Might be very quiet, but because there is a spot, we're going to go ahead and just throw that on there. Back only. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of our vanity plate. And I don't have anything added for spreader system, nothing for the wheel brand. It's just trailer board. I can't change the wheel setup. Of course, we do have lubricating grease just because I do kind of like that aspect. Speaking of which, I need to buy some of that. And that's it. So we're going to spend $29,093 out of our current $98,425. What? Oop, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Where is that? I think it's under pallets. Silage additive. Where's the grease? Do. That's DEF. Don't need that. I wonder if I can use my truck to bring home both items. Ooh, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get 2 barrels for 3,000. Which puts us at 66,332 for where we stand. Let's just lower that down. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I want it lowered, dang it. There we go. Run over here. I'll be interested if this pickup can pull that trailer. And yeah, we are probably going to do some jank stuff as far as getting that pallet loaded up. And if for some reason it seems like we can't exactly pull it very easily, then that's where I may do a swap out on the trucks. Because I think even the Nissan should be able to pull that just fine, but I'm not holding my breath on that. Oh, there we go. It's going a little too quick. I almost forgot where I was going. It's been a while. As you can hear it going through the gears. With this being the stock pickup truck, this should be able to hook up to that just fine. Or not. Ooh. That's a Big 10 nope. Alright, what do you have? Ooh. Even you, I don't think would have. Interesting. I have a 5.0 liter V8 slow or a 5.0 liter V8. And the only difference is 1 horsepower. That's it. Apparently stuff for in cabin. Oop. Yeah, I don't need that. My concern is that hitch. What about you? You're an expensive boy, but if I can get the right hitch, which I don't think I can. This is a nice truck, too. I wish I could afford it outright. Ooh, I guess I could lease it. Except I can't. It's not giving me an option. Oh, that's right. I can't lease from used mod or used equipment. I forgot about that. Yeah, it may throw a little wrench in things, but we'll make it work. Yeah, I can't get either one of those because I don't have the correct hitch for it. That stinks. And that's just a semi-truck. I don't think I can get a hitch on the back of that. I said hitch, not winch. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's going to call it for us there, guys. I'm going to figure out a way to get this trailer home. And like I said, we're going to do some jank stuff here to get this pallet loaded up. Super strength engaged. We'll lift you up and put you in there a little bit. Whoa. Oh. Apparently my walking speed was like 8x. Yeah, it's not going to fit in there just right. So we're just going to strap it down and be done with it. And I'll have to get a tractor out here to get this pulled in. So So guys, we're going to call it there. So as always, if you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select few here and there. And whether you're subscribed or not, guys, if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you and that I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I do hope that you guys all have a very wonderful rest of your weekend. So with all that being said, we will catch you in the next episode. So take care. Peace.